Phase 1 of the Zone 1 property redesign is about to begin. The idea is getting a garden pushed out that way, getting a static chicken run on deep litter over there. What was gonna be the pig tent, the pig deep litter system, doing away with that, and that's gonna go further up that way as well. I'm gonna need some cattle panels for this job, so I'm gonna repurpose them from other areas I'm not using, starting with what used to be Blue's dog shelter. Wow, just look how different this looks after taking down all that fencing. I got a little nostalgic though, taking down this pallet wall here. It made me think about how different my life was 5 years ago when I built that. Things have changed so much over the last 5 years, and little buddy has grown so much in the last 5 years. But I have since framed it out, and it is, if anything, way overbuilt. What do you think, little buddy?
I think it will be really great. It will handle a heavy snow load.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Just for orientation purposes, of course, here's my house. This is the back side of what was Blue's shelter. For those of you that don't know, Blue was my livestock guardian dog that died last summer. So back side of the shelter, greenhouse, and what was gonna be the pig tent for deep litter over there. And the old garden raised beds from a few years ago. So the drip irrigation is in for both beds. Now it's time to turn on the water and see if it works. And my friends, we have drip. So my thought is to build a static chicken run for the layer hens over here with a deep litter system, and then just right out in here, expand the garden, but also work in the pigs somewhere over here as well. This was gonna be my deep litter system for the pigs last year, but it didn't work out for a couple reasons. It got too hot in there in the summer, and this is a little too small, I think, for how big the pigs get when they finish. So basically we're gonna take this concept, move it up over here somewhere, and make it a little bigger. In the meantime, I do want to get these pallets beyond the back side of the shelter there, so when I'm ready to build the fence, they'll be back there ready to go. I have the pallets tethered and chained to the hitch of the tractor. I'm going to try and pull it. Forks would be nice for the bucket right now, but gotta make do with what I have, I guess. It's working for now. It's gonna be interesting when we get to that big bump ahead. Well, we made it. I'm a little surprised that actually worked. I made a video last year explaining why I'm not doing pasture pigs anymore and why I'm doing the deep litter system. I really only had time on the weekend to move them, and waiting week to week, doing it only once a week, just wasn't enough. And then a couple weeks ago I made a video about repairing my damaged pasture from the pigs. I'll leave links to both those videos down below in the description.
But why deep litter the chickens?
Well, I'm kind of wondering that myself now. I thought of doing the deep litter system with the chickens before I had the idea of putting them in the tractor. This came out of necessity. Uh-oh. Looks like the ladies are taking advantage of the situation. It's cool to see them out here going to work, but they're gonna eat all that expensive seed I bought. That pasture mix was not cheap. I'm gonna have to do something about that. That mostly worked. All but one are in. Missing out on the food. Admittedly, that tractor system is working really well and I like it. The deep litter system is going to be year-round when I get it going, and it's going to replace the greenhouse for overwintering. It'll just be someplace out here with a shelter that they can stay year-round building compost, which then can be added to the gardens, which will be right around there. Basically, it's the same system Justin Rhodes is using in his front yard. I was hoping we could get to phase 2 in this video, but I have to go publish this video and get it out to you guys.